Hi Pisces, Trishna here. Welcome to your June 2019 reading. What I'm feeling for you is leading up into June. I feel like you're in a really happy, positive, fun place. I feel like you started to figure out or started to think about where you want to go, what your purpose is, how you want your life to be, some of the things that we've talked about in the past videos. And I also feel like life has kind of started to fill in some of those gaps for you and kind of show you some of the things that you want. So I feel like it's been kind of a combination of the two. I feel like you haven't really thought about it as much as maybe you should have, but there has been some thought, and then life has been filling in a lot of the details as well. And so that's really exciting, and you're feeling good and positive. I do feel like in June it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you, especially like the last 3 to 4 weeks, or the last 2 to 3 weeks, or like the last 1 to 2 weeks is going to be a little bit more of a struggle for you. And that's because you're really going to have to take your ideas and put them into tangible form. So you're really, really good at the floaty idea part of things, but then when it comes to the concrete thinking and doing part of things, you're not always as excited about doing that, and so sometimes you don't. And I think that June is really going to be a month where you're going to have to do that, because ideas can only get us so far. We live in a material world, or like a physical world, and we live in a physical body. So even though Pisces, you are very intuitive and that is a strength of yours, you do live in this physical world and in a physical body, and so there does need to be a component of tangible ideas, physical action doing, that also needs to be a part of your process and how you live your life. There's only so far, like I was saying, the ideas can get you, and there's only so much that an idea can fill in the details for you. A lot of times you have to fill in the details by actually doing and learning and experiencing and getting the data and then tweaking through new actions. There's a lot of action that also needs to be a part of your process. So the challenge for this month is going to be making your ideas more concrete so that you can fill in more of the details and have a better idea of where you're going, what you want to do. Because you have an idea right now, but there's a lot more detail that needs to be filled in, and there's a lot more action that needs to be taken, because it's not, like I say, not enough to just have an idea. You actually have to, if you have an idea, what's the point of an idea if you can't manifest it into the actual world? What's the point of an idea if you can't execute on it? If without the execution, it's just an idea. That's it. And ideas are wonderful when they're executed on. They can be so powerful, but when they're not executed on, they're just a thought that holds no substance, that has no real meaning, because it's just an idea, and there's lots of ideas out there. And so you need to think about an idea compared to an idea with execution behind it. Which one is more powerful? It's the second one. You need both components, because we live in both a spiritual and a physical world, and so both components need to be a part of everything that we do. So that is a struggle for you. So the guidance really is to use those ideas that you have. You have tons of ideas. Use those ideas to come up with ideas on how you can make your current idea a reality. How can you make it more concrete? So take your ability to come up with fancy, wonderful, useful, powerful ideas. Take that skill and come up with ideas on how to make those ideas something tangible, how to actually act on them, and also how to make it fun for you to act on. Come up with ideas on how to reach out to customers, or reach out to clients, or talk to your boss, or whatever your situation is, in a way that is fun for you, in a way that matches your personality, because you are an out-of-the-box thinker. So use your skills to not just come up with ideas, but to come up with the plans behind those ideas. I hope that's making sense. Like, you have ideas, and then there's also having to come up with ideas around the plan so that it becomes something tangible. So everything can be an idea for you. You're good at ideas, so make everything an idea and use that. I feel like I probably have beaten this out, but basically use your ideas to come up with ways to actually make your ideas a reality. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it earned your like and your subscribe. If there's anything you want to share with me, please drop it in the comments below. I love to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video.